So I just thought I'd do a little vlog update. Basically where we are at is we are moving to Tasmania. So I am just slowly packing up the house. Grant's still working full time, so he's doing that. And whilst he's doing that, the boys are at childcare and school holiday program. So that's that. And I am basically packing up the house. So our room is looking pretty empty, as you can see. So it's getting really real now, actually. I have had some quotes come for removalists, and I'll just show you Hunter's room. It's so empty. So he's in the cot bed at the moment, which is cool, and it's pretty empty. He did have a tall boy right there, and some other stuff as well that's been cleared. So it's getting really real. So I'm just slowly packing up the house. But yeah, so we had some removalists. We had two different quotes. Basically, we've decided to go with the first quote because we liked him so much. He was fantastic. He's had lots of experience, which is great. And he gave us a really good quote. So we were told to expect between like 5 and 10 grand, depending on what we were taking. And we've been quoted, just under 5 grand, 4,900 and something. So that's cool. So we have confirmed a removalist, which is super exciting. It's made it really real this week. Actually, I've just been feeling a bit sick, to be honest with you. It's like a sick, anxious feeling. I think I'm in that funny space between this is something that we've really dreamed of and this is something that we really want. We're choosing a lifestyle, making a massive change, leaving everything that we know and going somewhere completely new. So obviously it's a massive step, risk, stepping into the unknown and the fear of, you know, a new life completely, everything will change. So I'm somewhere in between. This is like this is what we've always spoken about, and it's a dream to now it being a reality. So it's like, it's getting real. Grant is going down to Tassie this weekend actually, so that's exciting. I think he's going for 4 nights, 5 days, so I shall be holding the fort with the boys. And yeah, he's going to go have a squiz, he's going to have an explore, he's going to be looking at 4 properties in total, and then my brother Tristan is going to be taking him out for a night out in Hobart, which should be fun. They're going to go to like a hostel and sleep there, and it could get crazy. Who knows what could happen. So yeah, so they're going to do that, which will be good. So I'll have the boys for 5 days. Grant will go down, and basically there's a bit of pressure on this trip because he's going to essentially decide whether he wants to move there or not. So a bit of pressure. But yeah, after that basically we're looking at quite a few houses, and we shall just wait for him to get back, and then we'll decide if we want to buy. Then we'll probably make an offer on one of the houses that we really like, and move down. So I had a job interview this morning with Anglicare. I think it went pretty well. We'll just have to see how it turns out. So yeah, it's all moving, which is like, I get a little bit short of breath at times, but it's exciting. So I just want to go on a little garden tour because the garden looks absolutely amazing at the moment. This is pretty sad, it's a bit hard. Grant's not actually going to be able to take his garden, which, you know, we've got an avocado tree which is like his first baby. He grew it from seed about 7 years ago, so before Hunter was born, and it's like his firstborn really in a way. Takes 7 years to be able to get your first avocados off it. 6-7 years I think, and we had our first avocados last season. It was beautiful. We grow tomatoes, herbs. Grant, you know, we have a worm farm. He makes his own soil, beautiful compost. You know, this is like his therapeutic time out in the garden. But we actually can't take any of it to Tasmania, so we have to leave our whole garden behind, which is actually really sad. But what we are moving to is land where we'll be able to have orchards and start a whole new garden, and hopefully we can find some people that will love the avocado and fruit trees as much as we have, and our beautiful soil. Hopefully Law, she's thinking she might take one of the garden beds put some strawberries in it, or you know, tomatoes, herbs, whatever she wants to do. So I'll take you on a little garden tour, just so you can see. So, so this is our lemon tree. The light's not very good, sorry. Let me see if it's better from this side. This is our lemon tree, which is starting to now get some lemons, as you can see, which are like beautiful. We had our first lemons last season and they were just the most amazing things you've ever tasted or smelled. You cut it open, it was this like explosion that hit your nostrils. These are our tomatoes at the moment. This is where they're at. So Grant's put like a thing across the top to graft them, kind of help them grow. This like this thing down the bottom here is actually to stop Melly, our cat, getting into the garden because she gets in there and poos. So these are some tomatoes. As you can see, they're like ginormous. They're like as big as my palm. Absolutely beautiful. And there's just heaps of them. They're just looking so beautiful at the moment. And here we've got some more. Side again. Yeah, so really beautiful. This is a little strawberry plant. No strawberries on that one. But I'll take you over here. This is our little decking oasis really, which we'll miss, but like I said, we're going to be going down to acreage, so it will be okay. These are all of our little cherry tomatoes. So there's just heaps of them, heaps and heaps and heaps, and Hunter actually has just recently gone on a tomato massacre, which is very sad. So there were more. This is a little strawberry plant. Hello little strawberries. So we've got quite a big one in there that you can see. It's just a beautiful garden. That's about it really. So yeah, here's a couple more lemons. I'll take you out the front and you can see the avocado tree. So hello. So yeah, at the front we've got our avocado, 2 avocado trees. We've got a couple of baby ones there that Grant's grafted from the original seed, the original plant. So out here we have our beautiful avocado trees, and some more tomato plants. Let me just turn you around. So there they are. This one is grown from the original seed that Grant grew. This is its baby sibling. So I don't think there's any avocados on there at the moment, but it's just so beautiful and it's so big. This would grow really, really, really tall. So it'd have to be repotted. Whoever we end up giving it to will have to repot it. And then we've got some more Marties. So Hunter's obviously been in here as well. Devil child. Some more Marties. Yeah. Beautiful. So that's it really. I just wanted to give you a little idea of our beautiful garden, and what we have to leave behind. It's actually really hard. This whole process of moving has been quite, I guess in a way, a bit of a spiritual journey where you reflect inwards. We've kind of been thinking about what it is in our lives that we want to keep, and what we, you know, would be willing to get rid of for something that could be so much more. Sorry about that lighting. So might go in Hunter's room. Yeah, so what we've been obviously thinking about is having to get rid of the garden would be really hard, but it's necessary, and we're going to build a really beautiful garden down there. So but definitely sacrifice. You know, what we're experiencing right now is what we're giving up in order to get what we would like to get. So it's hard, you know, because everything in our life has value. That garden is so beautiful, and Grant's put blood, sweat and tears into it. So yeah, anyway, that was just a little update about how our move's going and the garden, because I'd like to have the garden in a video. Anyway, alright, see you next time, bye!